Whoops, wrong burner. Okay, it's morning, getting ready for the job that I've been looking forward to and dreading like crazy all at the same time. And why have I been dreading it? Because I've already seen a live rat in the corner of the crawl space. So welcome back to the Jordan Michael Tuesday show and vlog number 3 as we try and keep you guys updated on our house. So Olivia, Ruthie, and I are going over to the house. We're gonna meet my buddy James. I have hired him to help me underneath that house. But our verse for today comes out of Psalm 37, verse 7 through 9. It says, "Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret because of him who prospers in his way, because of the man who carries out wicked schemes. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Do not fret, it leads only to evil doing. For evildoers will be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord, they will inherit the land." Ruthie, maybe more about that as we go? More about that as we go. Right now, we gotta go to the dreaded basement.
I'm really nervous for Daddy about going in this crawl space because there's rats and there might be snakes and spiders, and I'm just glad I don't have to go down there.
I am nervous too to go under this crawl space. I have been dreading going under here, so I'm just glad the day is here so I can get it over with. And I've got everything I need to go under that crawl space. I've got boots, I think, unless I forgot them. And I've got mold killer, we've got bleach, we've got a vapor barrier, and I've got somebody else that's not me to go underneath the house, and that's James. So, all right, so we've arrived. We gotta go into the dreaded crawl space here. Oh, see that? The rat poison that they haven't eaten.
Yeah, have fun going in there.
So we have arrived to the dreaded day of going under the crawl space, but I'm not worried because that's why James is going under the crawl space.
Really? I thought you're going in there.
No, didn't we talk about it? Hold on.
Well, I didn't want me to go under there.
Well, didn't we talk about that? I don't want to go under there.
I'm kind of allergic to, that type of work.
Remember, you were the one that liked the rats in dark crawly spaces?
Well,
we're being filmed. I was thinking you would be the labor and I would be the management.
I mean, I guess we can go with that if you really want to.
I really want to. All right, that was awkward, but James and I had a conversation. He's gonna go under there and I'm gonna be the— No, there's snakes and things! I don't like it under there! You like it! All right, we got James under there. He's agreed to it, that's fine. And James is going— No, James! Okay, so James and I have talked about it and we're both going under. Turns out $5 an hour doesn't get somebody under the house. Here goes. So James and I now are both getting ready to go under the crawl space. We're going in. This isn't so bad. We're underneath, looking around here. So far, the good news is we haven't really found much mold. The bad news is, James,
there are a few boards that seem to be eaten out by termites.
Yeah, I was actually chewing on them. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you were hungry?
Yeah. Besides seeing a rat, one reason I know we have a rat is because that is our pipe for the dryer. And the other day I crushed it with my heel and then there was a hole chewed right through the center of it. So I crushed it again and found another hole this morning. Oh, sorry if I kicked you. We're going under here because that is where it might be that it's rotted. This is
sagging a little bit.
This is my favorite place to be. I can see digging out another foot down here and charging people rent. I don't see why not. Once we get rid of the spiders, it's gonna be a home away from home. No rats yet, though. This is good.
I'll take a bite out of them.
You promised.
I'll show you who's off.
All right. Well, you did find some mold? Well, why don't we come on out and we'll, because I like coming on out, and look up at the carpet and tear some out. Yeah. Okay, I found rot underneath the house, and we're gonna tear back the carpet to see if we could find this rot, and we're tearing it up to find that we've got some nice hardwood floors under there. And I'm not a fan of covering up hardwood floors. So Mommy is gonna be excited about hardwood floors. Maybe we should wait to just show her the vlog.
Yeah. Go under here.
Yeah, so there's sagging under here, but I mean, if we lift this, I mean, it's hard to know where to lift things.
Yeah.
You know, because if we lift it too much, we're gonna have a problem the other way around. Okay, this is horrible, and I hate it. It's doing good until I freaked out. Thought I saw a rat, I think I did, and then I saw a turtle under there. I for real did go down there, and there was a rat and a turtle. I hated both of them equally. I hate turtles. There he is. James to the rescue.
I found me a friend.
I really think that James is better fit for this than I am, but we press on together. He seems like he's a better man than I am. I just screamed like a girl when I saw a rat and a turtle. So we're finding a lot of unexpecteds under the house. Rot, turtles, rats, us, and I'm so thankful James is helping today. But you know, unexpecteds made me think about Moses and how he hit some unexpecteds. You know, when God called him to free the people of Israel, God said he's going to go with them. Moses goes to Egypt and he says to Pharaoh, let my people go. And you think, Moses just saw a burning bush. He saw these miracles. He knows God's with him. God's going to do something miraculous. And all of a sudden, things get worse for the Israelites. They're mad at Moses for doing what God called him to do. That's an unexpected. You know, Moses wasn't the only one that had unexpecteds. There was Joseph, who ended up actually being enslaved, then doing the right thing, and then going to prison. David's another one. David was told he was going to be king. He went out and slayed Goliath. He did it by faith, and it was so amazing, and he was in Saul's house, and he probably thought, now God's going to do it. He's going to fulfill what he said. But instead, he had years of running from Saul, where he was the king's most wanted man, and the king was trying to kill him. Moses, Joseph, David, they all had times where they did what God wanted them to do, and things didn't go better. They almost seemed to get worse. Sometimes that happens in our walk with the Lord. We feel like God calls us to do something, we step out in it, and it seems like things get worse. And sometimes it's just because there's a battle that begins. But I think that's the testing point, that when we walk out and we step out with God, there'll be some unexpecteds. He calls us to wait on him, to trust him, and trust that he's gonna make it good in his good timing. Moses, David, Joseph all waited on the Lord. Joseph became second in command to Pharaoh. Moses freed the people of Israel. David became king. Even if we don't see the results right away, or even if the results seem worse in the beginning, if we'll trust the Lord and let him take the time that he needs to take, we'll see his good hand in it. He works all things together for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. So at the end of the day, we got the vapor barrier down about halfway. Tons of mold, tons of rot. We've got lots of problems under there. And James Munger, how do you think it went?
I think it went okay.
Yeah?
I think it could have gone worse.
Was I the coward you thought I'd be?
The only time I thought of you as a coward is when you ran from the rat.
Yeah, no,
and
I ran from the rat.
Asked me to go towards where the rat was.
Okay, we'll edit that out. It wasn't a rat, it was a turtle.
But there was not a rat as well, or?
No, there was a rat and a turtle.
A rat and a turtle.
That pretty much shook my nerves. I hope you're enjoying watching the renovation of this project. There are 2 more people, at least last I checked, that joined in as monthly partners. So thank you so much. And a couple people one-time donations. So thank you. That's helping with our fundraiser. If you want to know what that fundraiser is all about, you can check down below. We'll see you next time on the Jordan Michael Tuesday Show.